another episode of Home Sweet Home Cooking. I'm your host, Rocky. We're in my mother's kitchen. This is my mother, Kathy. Today we're doing our Thanksgiving dinner a little early. It is my birthday in June, so we're doing Thanksgiving in June because I like Thanksgiving dinner. And this is going to allow me to get these videos edited and set up to come out so they come out before Thanksgiving. No point in doing Thanksgiving food videos after Thanksgiving. I want to get them out to you before Thanksgiving. Today we're going to do some fantastic sides for not just Thanksgiving. These can go with any meal. Baked beans are a tradition in our family. This bean pot here has made thousands and thousands and thousands of batches of baked beans over the years. So we do baked beans a lot. So this is a recipe we use pretty much every time we do beans. Very simple to follow. We'll start with the baked beans. I'm taking 2 cans of 28-ounce cans. What you gotta look around and find what bean you like. Try different brands, try different recipes. This one is a maple and cured bacon seasoned baked bean. It's an Aldi's brand. I'm kind of disappointed with the fact that I took the top off and I drained the juice off and there's only about this much beans left in it. The rest is all juice. Adding to that another 28-ounce cans of, this is a Walmart brand, brown sugar and hickory. We don't really keep a bean recipe. We just use whatever beans we can get our hands on. They all come out good because we're, as my girlfriend would say, zhuzhing them up. So that one is drained. And that one, after we drained it, very little juice came off and there's a lot of beans in that one. So 2 cans of beans. To that, I put some of this on my turkey. This is my own special blend of seasoned salt. It's got some salt, some paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne, chipotle, and ancho. So it's gonna put a little of that in there. Gonna take some onion powder, probably about a teaspoon. Teaspoon of ground pepper. You can use the yellow prepared mustard if you want. Yeah, ground mustard, not ground pepper. Prepared mustard, the yellow squeezy stuff that you put on a hot dog, or the dry is fine. If you use the dry, it's going to make your beans less soggy in the end. I'm going to add to that about a 1/4 cup of molasses. That's going to add some sweetness without being too sweet. As you notice, I'm not adding any brown sugar to this because there's already brown sugar and maple in there, in the beans themselves. About a 1/4 cup of ketchup, just to give that a little extra pop. And even though there's cayenne in my shake, in my seasoning, I'm still going to add some couple shakes of red hot sauce. Can you grab me a couple spoons, Mom, please?
A couple wooden spoons?
Just, no, metal's fine.
Pardon? 2
metal spoons, teaspoons. No, teaspoons. Teaspoons, like a soup spoon. Okay, and on to the second video. Or the second part of the video is going to be the green bean casserole. 2 cans of drained, cut green beans. Teaspoon.
I don't think it.
I said teaspoon, like a soup spoon, like a cereal spoon. To that, we're going to add a mixture of 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, and to the, thank you, a tasting spoon. Not a measuring spoon, a teaspoon. Just a spoon. I want to be able to mix and taste. Alright, and it calls for 1 cup of milk, so that's going to be almost 3/4 of a cup of the can. So put that in there, give that a whisk. Thank you.
I only got serving spoons left, so it had to be that.
Alright, we're just going to pour this. Oh, one other ingredient, Mom. Can you grab me the shredded cheese? Mom?
What?
Could you grab me the shredded cheese, please? Please, and thank you. Alright, so 2 cans of green beans, 1 can of cream mushroom soup, have a cup of milk, then you're going to grate in some black pepper.
You want shredded or mozzarella?
Shredded, the yellow, shredded yellow cheddar.
I don't know what I mean.
It's optional for a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. So put a little Worcestershire in there. Just give it a little bit of a mix. And the recipe for this is actually on the back of the bag. I'd modify it a little bit. Make sure it doesn't, not overpowering. fine. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese, not much, just enough to create a little bit of a layer between the soup mix and the beans, because your last ingredient is gonna be French fried onions, or Durkeys or French's or whatever brand you got. We got the Walmart brand.
Bless you.
This case got me on me. Wipe my hands again. That's it. It's gonna get covered and put it in. Love it. Put in a 350 degree oven for about an hour. Everything in here is already pre-cooked, so you don't have to worry about cooking it. Get back to mixing these beans. I got a spoon. Now the beans are going to change flavor once they start cooking, and all these flavors incorporate. English hard. So your flavor is going to be a little bit different for the final product, but this will get you close. That'll do. And same thing with these. I say the beans are come already canned, they're already cooked. The green beans, because they're canned, they're already cooked. The soup mix just has to heat through, so about an hour in a 350 degree oven. You can slide these in right next to your turkey or under your turkey, above it, on a rack, whatever, doesn't matter. Because we are doing our turkey in a Nesco, this is going to leave our oven open for sides. We're going to do these in the small oven or the big oven, Mom?
I'm doing the big one.
We'll do the big one. What else do we have to go in there? Oh, the dressing. So we'll have 3 things in our oven.
Right.
We'll be back when these are coming out of the oven. Right now, we're not even putting these in the oven right now. It is still early. I just want to get these made. They can sit aside, and we'll just knock them in the oven when it's that time. Try to get things prepped ahead so things move smoothly on Thanksgiving Day. It's out of the way. Now we don't have to worry about making these while we're trying to do something else. So we'll be back when they're done and see what they look and taste like. Alright, the sides are out of the oven. Got the baked beans. They were in there for an hour and a half. They thickened up nicely. I don't want to burn my mouth here. I don't have to get a bite before we get going for dinner. Oh, they smell fantastic too. But then again, I love baked beans. Yeah. Fantastic. I love those baked beans. And the other side dish we did, and this was the green bean casserole with a little addition of cheese. So give me a green bean in there and some of the onions. Same thing. These were an hour and a half on the beans and half an hour, a little over half an hour on the green bean casserole, because the turkey took a little longer to cook than expected. But for the last half hour, they just shut the oven off and let them coast. Gonna need a little salt and pepper for some people, but that's something I want to let everybody add on their own. But that is fantastic. So 2 simple sides, easy to throw together, and hour and a half hour, 350, they're done. So thank you for watching this video, and we're gonna sit down here and put everything together and have a plate of Thanksgiving dinner here in June. I wish you guys could be here, because this is gonna be a fantastic meal. Thank you for watching.